Get to college athletics, got a story to tell. Coach Wilson on the mic, making dreams swell. From 7 miles in the D to athletes worldwide, talking journeys, struggles, hustle, and pride. Get to college athletics, yeah, you be making it known. Every journey, every climb, they're never alone. Coach Wilson in the chair, straight from Detroit streets, bringing that 7-mile fire, no defeat. He's got athletes talking about the...
Greetings and welcome in to episode 9 of the Get to College Athletic Podcast. We are here with two football players from the state of Arizona. Go ahead, guys. Tell them where you guys are from.
My name is Cooper Cross. I'm from Buena High School down in southern Arizona.
My name is Latavis or TJ Walker. I'm from Silvers, Arizona, and I go to Buena.
All right, guys. Cooper, CJ, thanks for coming on to the show. We really do appreciate it. Cooper, we're going to start with you. What class are you and what position do you play?
I'm a class of 2026, and I play middle linebacker.
Okay. TJ, what about you?
I'm a class of 2026, and I play outside linebacker and wide receiver.
Okay. All right. So you guys, Coop, we'll start with you. You guys been on the same just high school team, or have you been playing together for a longer than high school?
We've been playing together since we were little, probably in like 10U, 11U.
Okay. All right. So TJ, what is it like to have, a consistent teammate, someone to work out with and be on the same team with since you guys were little?
The chemistry is just spectacular. It's just something different to know what your teammate's gonna do.
Okay. So have you guys, TJ, have you guys had like the same coaches too as well for a long time, or you guys just had different coaches?
Yeah, we've had the same coach for a pretty long time too.
Okay. So Coop, are you guys friends off the field, or you just happen to just be, teammates for a while?
Yeah, we're friends off the field. We hang out all the time.
Okay. And Coop, how big is you guys' high school that you go to? Approximately, what's the enrollment there?
So it's a 5A down here, which is we have like 1,800 kids there, anywhere from 1,800 to 2,000.
Oh, wow. Wow. All right. So TJ, let's get a little background on you. How long have you been playing football?
I've been playing football since I was 5.
Okay. And did you grow up playing any other sports?
I grew up playing basketball and baseball.
Okay. Currently, are you still playing those sports, or are you just football only now?
Kind of football only, but I have done track and field.
Okay. Cool. What about you? Did you play any more? Did you play any other sports coming up?
I didn't really play any other sports when I was little. No.
Okay, just strictly football.
Yeah.
So TJ, you guys work out together, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is it like to have that? I guess it would kind of be like an accountability partner, because some days you might not feel like, working as hard, or you might be a little sleepy. So what is that like to make sure that you guys are there to push each other?
We always have to keep working. The end goal isn't that we need to just be stronger. It's to, get to college, get to that higher level.
Right. So would you say that's what motivates you to make it and get to the next level?
Yeah.
Okay. Coop, what about you?
I'd say the same thing. I think working out with some of my teammates helps me stay motivated to lift harder.
Okay.
Next level.
Right. And how did you guys do this year for your high school team?
We went 9-3. We went 9-3. We did pretty good. We made it to the second round of the playoffs, and then we ended up getting beat.
Okay. Now, did you lose a lot of players off of that team?
Kind of. We didn't lose that many. We did have a lot of seniors this year, though.
You did have a lot of seniors. Okay. Did any of them go on to play at the next level? Or will should play at the next level, I guess I should say, because they're currently seniors.
We have one committed, which is Nash.
Yeah, our quarterback was committed. That's about it.
Okay. All right. So what about next year in the 2026 class? Will you guys have a lot of seniors, coming back to try to make it further in the state championship? Coop,
Oh,
Yeah, can you say that again, please?
I'm sorry. Do you guys have a lot of players that's returning to get further in the second round this next coming season?
Yes, sir, we do. We have a whole bunch of juniors returning next year.
Okay. All right. So specifically, I want to jump into the recruiting process. When you guys are looking to play the next level, and TJ, we'll start with you. What are you looking for in a college that you'll be calling home in a couple years?
um, to have like a mechanical engineering, major, and just like an all around like walkable kind of school where I can get from class to class on time.
Oh, okay. All right. And same question to you as well.
Uh, I'm looking for somewhere I really fit in. Like I wanna go play somewhere that I actually enjoy being at and enjoy being around the people and the coaches and whatnot.
Now, Cooper, is location a problem for you, or would you be open to playing anywhere?
I'd be open to going anywhere.
Okay. And what about you, TJ?
Yeah, I'd be pretty open to going anywhere.
Now, do you guys think that, being from Arizona, that the weather is a factor? Because a lot of times, because I'm here in Detroit, and a lot of times, the local Big Ten schools here, they like the teams that come from the South and what places with good weather to come up here and play. Do you think playing in those cold temperatures when you're not used to it? What do you think about that, Cooper?
Well, I mean, I think we can handle the heat pretty well. It does get pretty hot down here, but when it gets colder up there, I think it's going to be a little bit more of a struggle.
Okay. All right. Because I know a lot of the Big Ten teams was, Penn State and Ohio State this year. They were kind of excited to be hosting some Southern teams this year. So they did pretty well in that first round. But I always think it's interesting, with the weather, dynamic. Because you guys basically don't have an off season being in Arizona, right? You can always, Coop, just go outside and get some run in or work on your agility outside, correct?
Yes, sir.
And TJ, do you think that's an advantage by living in, Arizona to where, you don't really have to worry about snow days and things like that?
Well, living in Sierra Vista, it still gets cold, but it's mostly during the season it gets cold, like halfway through when we start playing those region teams.
Right.
Um,
Now,
but it being hot, it's definitely a big advantage when colder teams come up.
now when you say cold, because I know a lot of people cold may be subjective to certain people. Now, what's cold to you, TJ?
Um, about 30.
Oh, about 30. Okay. I just wanted to check, right? Because sometimes, being for certain places, someone might think, 55, 60 degrees is a little chilly day. So just wanted to make sure. All right. So, what type of scheme defensively, Cooper, are you guys running in high school?
So right now we run a 4-2-5.
Okay.
That's our base defense, but we also run, cover two and a lot of man out of both.
Right. So, what do you feel comfortable with man and zone, or do you feel more comfortable with the other? How does that work, Coop?
Well, I definitely like zone a lot more, but
Okay.
I've been working on trying to get better at man defense recently.
Right. And TJ, I just want to ask you. So, have you guys had a lot of different coaches in high school, or has it been the same consistent program with the same voices up top?
Um, you mean like from Pee Wee to high school?
No, no, no. High school, just your years in high school. Has the staff been the same there, or has it been some turnover where you had to learn different schemes, or has it been the same scheme?
Oh, it's been the same scheme. It's
Okay,
pretty consistent throughout these years.
all right. So, do you think that's TJ? Do you think that's an advantage? Um, because I know a lot of times there can be a lot of turnover in high school football. So, do you think that's an advantage?
Well, yeah, because most everyone already knows, knows our offense, knows our defense, knows what we're supposed to do, knows our jobs,
Okay.
and get done and execute.
So, Coop, I'll start with you on this one. Are you going to a lot of a lot of camps, some 7-on-7s? How is that working out for you?
So recently, I've been going to a lot of camps. Coming up, I got a football game that I'm going to go to in Dallas, but sevens for us hasn't started yet.
Okay. TJ, what about you?
I haven't been to any camps yet, but that's the same one that Cooper's going to in Dallas. I'm going to the All American Bowl game.
Okay. Okay, that should be good. So TJ, what are you doing anything, extra to make sure that you are being recruited by college coaches?
Yeah, I have a Twitter, um, and like most of the time I'm hitting up coaches.
Okay. And Cooper, what about you? Are you doing anything extra to make sure that you're being seen?
Uh, well, I've been using the Twitter pretty well, texting coaches and posting a lot. Um, other than that, not really.
Okay. All right. So is recruiting heating up for any of you guys? Anything that you want to discuss, Coop, that some schools looking at you?
Kinda, I've been getting a lot of texts from some coaches recently saying they
Okay.
like my film and whatnot.
Right. What about you, TJ?
Yeah, recently a lot of coaches hitting up me, and they say they love my film. They want to keep in contact, sending me questionnaires, and inviting me into all these camps.
Okay. So I take it, Coop, that you're excited for your senior season.
Yes, sir.
And so what are you, Coop, what are you looking forward to the most, your senior season?
Well, I'm looking forward to, well, definitely being bigger this year, and seeing how I play this year. Like, I'm excited. I think I'm going to play a lot better. And I did have a pretty good season last year. So.
Right. And so we'll let's pause right there for 1 second because I do want to go back to that. So I should have gave you an opportunity, but any highlights from your season, Coop, this past year of your junior year, that you want to tell us about?
Uh, well,
I mean, it could be stats or just a big game, whatever you want us to know.
I mean, yeah, I had a big game against Morena. I got a lot of tackles. And that was the hardest team that we played. They were number one in the open for our state.
Okay. Wow. So when you say a lot of tackles, you mean 10 or 12 or 15? How many you think?
I got 16.
Oh, 16. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I would definitely say that was a good game. TJ, real quick, what about you? Any game that stuck out this year that you want to talk about?
Our playoff game during Casa Grande, I had over 100 yards receiving, and then I had 2 interceptions and one for a touchdown.
Okay. It's just good. Sounds like y'all had some good seasons. So I definitely wish y'all the best of luck, in your senior year and with the recruiting process. So before I let you guys go, Coop, we'll start with you. Just any advice or any regrets that you want to give to any recruits, about the process or just, on days when, they just don't feel like getting up and, hitting that weight room or whatever it may be. Just any advice you got. Coop, go ahead. We'll start with you.
Um, some advice. I would definitely say, you got to push yourself even when you don't feel like it. And it definitely helps to have friends who push you too when you're going to lift or when you're doing sports. And I would definitely say get more active on Twitter. So it
All
helps
right.
you talk to a lot more coaches.
All right, cool. Thanks. TJ, same with you. You got any feedback or any advice?
Um, your arms aren't going to get bigger by themselves, and your feet aren't going to get faster by themselves. So you got to do something to make them work.
Oh wow, you must got somebody old school that told you that quote. I haven't heard that one before, but all right. Thanks for coming on, guys. Appreciate you taking the time, and wish you, yeah, no problem, man. Wish you the best of luck next season. And that's a wrap on episode 9. Thank you to Cooper and TJ coming on, our first football players that we've ever had on the podcast. We wish them nothing but the best of luck in their senior season and their recruiting process. Once again, thank you for listening. And if you're new to the podcast, please follow us on Spotify or Apple or wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks a lot, and we really do appreciate the support.
Get to college athletics, got a story to tell. Coach Wilson on the mic, making dreams swell. From 7 miles in the D to athletes worldwide, talking journey, struggles, hustle, and pride. Get to college athletics, yeah, you be making it known. Every journey, every climb, they're never alone. Coach Wilson in the chair, straight from Detroit.